low percentage defense.
And he sinks the second. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from
off over one that AJ Curry. Jamal Curry. Little Curry.
and to lead the league, and Greg, both offensive.
But they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons. Kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case. The numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of...
Here's Fresh, guarded by Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Warriors have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And so he makes both from the line. Now Curry. He got it up. Oh, a monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Toronto's shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Maurice Spates out there with Looney. And there's Livingston. And there's Barbosa. And it's Clark in at the two guard.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shots and still haven't been able to do it.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Wright dishes to Bennett. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Too open that time, made it look too easy. 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
That's his first personal foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Spates, ferocious swat. But they get it back, and they get it back. And at last, they get one to fall.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Lowry kicks to Bennett. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Raptors have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Got that one up quick. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Now, here's Nogueira, guarded by Spates. It's stolen by Spates. Here is Livingston, guarded by Wright. The offensive rebound, and it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lowry, and again, Toronto with the triple.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Poke loose. And it's the Warriors on the break. The shot by Looney, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the free throw drops for Nogueira.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Here's Clark. Here's Spates. It's deflected. And here's Nogueira from outside the arc. That's good. And that's now 9 points for DeMar DeRozan. The Warriors shooting 43% for the game. The drive by Lowry. Shot to stop the run. Snatched up.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And Wright gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan. Wright's got 4 points this quarter.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. And the shot is good. Here's Lowry. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. And that's going to be a travel.
And a sloppy stretch for him. Now 2 turnovers in 3 minutes. He's got to focus in and value the ball.
And it's a completely new group. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Here is Livingston, guarded by Kerr. Kicks to Barbosa, 6 to shoot, and the foul called on the great one. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Clark, guarded by Kerr. Livingston passes to Looney. Curry knocks it away.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the slam dunk by Spates.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no knees on that one. This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Livingston dishes to Clark. The 17-footer. Shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry gets the bucket.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. the celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas.
You must be my kid.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Curry with it. Here's the three. Bucket's good.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of...
Kyle, how big a factor?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves this.
Look on the left side right there.
Wow. Getting jealous. He feeds off that. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Will be the Raptors off the tip. Now Golden State's starting five. Klay Thompson and Brandon Rush at the 2 and 3. Bogut get out there with Thompson, and it's Fresh in at the 1.
Well, that was quick. You got to leave some guys back on the tip-off. Otherwise, it can turn right into a fast break, as we just saw.
Rush's shot is off. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits.
Three-pointer. That one goes. Come. Jay's got 5 points so far.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And that one's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Valanciunas against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Fresh. Fires at the elbow. It's deflected. Fast break Toronto. He lobs it up and the stuff.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He told me there aren't many big men with the mobility and length of Jonas Valanciunas, and that he's a player they'll really have to account for, saying, quote, JV's still developing his skill set, but there just aren't that many people in the world of his size. And you factor in his motor, he can really impact the game. Guys, we'll see how they try to deal with him.
Thanks, Doris.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run, passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Curry outside, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
To end the run, and it's laid up and in by Thompson.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Took him no time at all on that one. That's 10 points for Jay.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Now, here's Thompson.
Oh, record. Bada bling.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Curry gets the bucket. And our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success. No. I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants.
No. Look, you got Nintendo. Boom. It's the fucking going. What the fuck is going? What the fuck is going? Fuck it.
That's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Look. Give that guy your map. Play right there. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Back. Give that guy No. Boy, what you want?
Really?
Huh?
Where you at?
At home. I'm gonna go get some eat.
Oh, you wanna come to my house?
Yeah. What's my ass?
What you was doing last night?
Nothing bored.
My whole team got on the same shoes.
I got the Curry brothers too. There's 4 of them.
Come over here.
Nah.
Excellent
Right
point.
now, boy.
Here's Fresh after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas, and the foul called on Dimes. That's his first foul.
Really, nigga. That's my buddy, y'all. No. Who the fuck is I don't know. Oh shit. I'm only 27 and I'm only doing better.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 16.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
Got a piece of it, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Yeah, check it. Choose that. Choose that. Choose that first. Yeah, back it for me.
Here's Thompson, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Get that to me.
Toronto leading by 18. Here's Jay.
Wow.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. 12 points for Jay.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Boy. Go, 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 go.
Outside Curry.
That's pretty cool.
And again, it's Toronto converting. Well, the Raptors show they can be a force in offense once again. That was very clearly a strength of the team last year, Greg.
Yeah, and Toronto has a lot of guys that can hurt you in a variety of ways. They can score in the half court, but are really explosive enough to get out and run if teams want to push the tempo.
Here's Fresh. Got a peek.
He's not going to live that one down easily.
Curry's checked in for Klay Thompson.
Curry checked in for Klay Thompson. So you know my brother, my cousin do better than him.
On offense, here are the Warriors.
Overall.
And it's Bogut atop the key. Golden State moving the ball around. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of...
He got up on that nigga. He got up on that nigga. Sideways count. Look.
kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now. This shot is looking really good here in the first.
Everything is falling 5 of 5 to start.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Now here's Curry. Shot to end this cold run. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And it's blocked by Curry. Outside Curry. Here's Curry.
Tell you what.
Go, brother, go. Brothers, go. Brothers, go.
He's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Lays it in off a pretty alley.
I love doing that 360 camera. It's hard.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. And that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. It's deflected. And Valanciunas kicks to Curry. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
It's stolen by Curry. It'll count. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here. But no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
Drop.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact. You always want them to get every call right.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one.
That's 50 hair down my hair.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Kevin, the Warriors head athletic trainer gave me an update. He relayed to me that it seems like he bruised his tailbone on that play.
Okay, Doris, sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Well, hopefully that's the case, Kevin, and he'll be back before long.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Toronto right now, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Curry is out there with Lowry. Then it's Curry. And it's Jay in at the 5.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Well, last year Toronto won their division and got bounced out in the first round. Same result, Clark, they had back in 2014.
Yeah, but you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
Lowry passes to Curry. Curry with the steal. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Thompson hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Thompson's got 6.
And as you mentioned, the Raptors did improve last season. I mean, they cut back on their turnovers a lot. They were top 3 in the league in terms of taking care of the basketball.
And that one's good.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Curry's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Rush. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. On the wing, Thompson. Wide open. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And as you said, the Raptors took care of the ball a lot better and as a result had more assists. They also cut back on their fouls, and that was helpful. Little things like that made them much more competitive as a team and helped lead them to those 49 wins.
He feeds it to Thompson. Back to Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And Rush kicks to Thompson. No coverage that time.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here we play.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Here's Thompson, and it's blocked by Curry. Launches it, and again, Toronto with the triple.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
They get it back, and Thompson kicks to Bogut. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Tries to save
Curry
it.
out.
Curry against Curry. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Toronto. Bogut gets the bucket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Curry kicks to Curry. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Curry dishes to Thompson. Curry against Curry. That's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The #1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you can ask for.
Curry's shot is good.
No.
Here's Curry. Passes to Valanciunas. It's deflected. Here's Ross. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Curry with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and
Okay,
I like this
yes,
call
oh.
because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Fresh is checked in for Klay Thompson.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Here's Fresh.
Oh.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Well, the one word you can use to describe the Raptors postseason last year, disaster. I mean, Greg, nothing went right for them.
Yeah, I mean, after that great regular season, they were completely just manhandled by the Wizards, swept out of the first round in 4 straight.
Pass to Fresh. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And that's now 8 points for Fresh. Curry attacking, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Well, I tell you, the Raptors really were befuddled with how that series went. I mean, they just never got things going and became the first team to get swept with home court advantage in the playoffs since 2011.
And guys, you look at the Raptors last season and how they stumbled at times. You can see that they would have trouble in the postseason with the way they were constructed. I don't think anybody saw a sweep coming, but that's what it ended up being. Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Rush. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Okay, D.
And so here's Toronto. For 3, Ross. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Screened by Bogut. Livingston passes to Fresh.
Okay,
and
damn.
away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Fresh has got 13 points. Knocked loose and through one hand.
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
Please.